Crash Course DM.
Everyone on 3, say the name of the person you think is going to win. 1, 2, 3.
John.
Daniel. How many people said Daniel?
What the fuck?
Josh, what did you say?
I said Chris.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I said John.
So John is going to, what a fucking...
How clever.
Lame. What a lame answer.
Because we are all John.
How clever.
Bullshit.
That's like a kumbaya answer.
Nobody likes that.
Fucking hippie, get out of
This
here.
is not collaborative storytelling today. This is get the fuck out of my way, Daniel.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Crash Course Guest DM. My name is Joe, and I've been DMing for a while now. Tonight, I hope to create moments that will be lost like tears in the rain, except on your favorite podcast streaming service. Tonight, we play Everyone is John, a 2002 competitive tabletop role-playing game where each player represents a motivation or quirk inside of a greater body, known as John. You can think about this kind of like Inside Out 2, currently out in theaters today. It's a $6 game. A link will be provided to the game in the description. Each player represents a voice in a character's head. Each voice contains a unique personality, each with their own skills and abilities while in control of John. Players scored points when they complete personal objectives within the story. They can complete these objectives multiple times. Each voice has a certain amount of willpower, an abstraction of energy a voice has over John. It can either be used to boost rolls or to take control of John. Each voice has a secret set of skills, and as they change out, the character of John now has a new set of skills. Each voice will have 3 secret obsessions. Levels 1 through 3. Level 1 is something easy and doable. Level 3 are difficult and life-threatening. Each of these things can be accomplished multiple times. These obsessions will likely throw a wrench into whatever plans I have. There are times where the results of these actions that you make with John are unclear, and at that point they'll be making a check. They'll have to roll a d6, and if they incorporate their skill, they need to roll a 3 or higher. If they're not using a skill, they'll need to roll a 6, and they can use willpower to boost their roll. There will be times when they will lose control of John, and it occurs during these 5 moments. When John wakes up, when John is injured, an obsession is completed, a check is failed, or John just falls asleep. During tests of control, the players will each bid a certain amount of willpower to take control of John. Joining us today for our Voices of John are...
Josh Greenway.
Shea Ingram. Chris Hilfiger.
Daniel Locke.
That's good. That's perfect. Glad we have the laughs to cut around.
I'm going to send everyone over to Podcaster Josh and Podcaster Joe to talk over my goals and expectations for this session before we jump into the game.
Hey, Podcaster Josh here with Podcaster Joe.
Hi, everyone.
Wanted to have a quick conversation with you about the game that we're going to be playing in today's episode.
For sure.
So, can you give me, what's the main thing for you, today? Is there, a top-level thing you're trying out?
Yeah, definitely running this new game has all these slightly different mechanics. It's a lot more role-play focused, and I really want to be able to and a lot of what people bring to the table today. And as my role as a DM or GM, I guess in this case, my job is to really create and drive these comedic story beats and give everyone a chance to role play as the voices, as interesting characters that they're bringing in, and to be able to enhance that together as a group.
Awesome. That's cool. This seems like it would be different, but maybe easier to manage player time compared to normal D&D. Do you have any sort of expectations there? Or I guess being the adjudicator, right? Because of the structure of the game?
Yeah, especially with the structure of this game, I want to be able to make sure everyone gets their fair shot at completing their obsession. And I want to make sure that everyone has a fair chance to score as many points as they can. This will be a lot of things going on at the same time. So I really want to focus on being a fair judge and making sure that everyone gets their shot at completing their obsessions. And everyone's obsessions are going to be so different, and bringing them all together in a way that gives everyone a fair shot might be the more difficult portion of this game.
Okay, and then you mentioned that you did a playtest of this before, and you had something you wanted to work on as far as the obsession system.
Yeah, I played this last time with a couple of friends, and I found that people's obsessions could be a little bit more focused on exploiting the game, trying to score as many points as possible by making obsessions just ridiculously easy or not very interesting. So I'm going to try to focus when I give people their feedback on skills and obsessions to give more constructive, more dramatic, or more distinct obsessions and skills so that it can bring together a more fun experience for everyone at the table.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds potentially very important, actually. Okay. And then what do you think is going to happen? Like, call the shot as far as the game. Like, is there some big thing you think we'll do or accomplish, or is there something you expect to have happen?
First off, I expect everyone to be surprised at the story that unfolds at the table. I think that everyone, with all of their different obsessions, as it comes together, it'll become some sort of chaotic mystery of a story that occurred. I think that a heist will occur. I think they will get their hands on the item that they're looking for. I predict that people will die. Perhaps John, perhaps NPCs, perhaps both.
Awesome. Those are some auspicious guesses for what will happen and some great goals, I think, to have set up for yourself. I am very excited to play the game. So we'll come back here afterwards with everybody else and debrief with you on it.
Great.
So what are we doing right now, Joe?
Just state your character, basically.
Yeah, so I'm playing John, specifically Little John. Little Johnny is my character, okay? The voice in his head is a 1930s gangster, very similar to the Al Capone, Little Caesar, Bugs Bunny gangster style. He's an up-and-coming gangster with big dreams to becoming the big guy. His skills are lying and firearm combat specifically, and the obsessions I had written was for level 1, shooting a gun. Doesn't matter where, just shooting it. Level 2, convincing someone to join the heist. And level 3, being on the news after committing a crime.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Okay, man, fuck.
Yeah. Would you mind bringing in Josh?
Yeah, sure, fuck it, man.
Thanks.
God damn it.
That's the easiest one.
Fucking wasting my time. Digging talking my ass.
Hello, Josh.
Ooh. How mysterious.
Yeah, it's very Survivor-esque.
Yeah, seriously. Like, okay, fuck everyone else. I'm the best. No.
Why don't you just say your skills and then your obsessions?
Skills are social media influencing and then extreme urban bouldering.
Mm-hmm.
And then the obsessions are the level 1 is throw something at someone and have them throw it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And level 2 is record myself avoiding security and climbing some kind of public landmark. And then 3 is starting the cult of the climb on social media.
Yeah, I was thinking that we maybe switch levels 2 and 3. Climbing something publicly sounds a lot more difficult than
starting a cult.
than starting a social media group. Right? Like,
okay, so we'll say maybe it's like getting a hashtag trending or something then instead of like straight on cult. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking instead of that's kind of cool too. I was going to say converting someone into your cult. Like, I don't know what that means. Getting converting,
getting someone to follow my brand or like a spouse
follower for your.
Yeah. Okay.
And then so that to me would be closer to a level 2, and then climbing something very tall and potentially dangerous would be closer to a level 3, as more likelihood of you dying, I would say.
Okay. Cool. Yep. So
that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would your level 2 be? Is it convert someone, get someone to be a follower?
Yeah, I think it's gonna have someone become a follower for my like online social media brand, Cult of the Climb.
Awesome. If you don't mind bringing in Shea next. Hello, Shea. So Shea, what is your opinion on everyone else in the group, and do you think you're going to win tonight?
Oh gosh. I don't know if I'm going to win. I think my 3rd level obsession is probably going to be a little difficult to pull off. So we'll see.
Why don't you start by stating your skills and obsession?
Sure thing. So my skills are rumor mill. So really good at like creating lies about other people. Not necessarily good at lying in general though. And then hacky sack pro. So in my mind, like dexterous with my feet.
Yeah.
And so I don't quite know, like when we get to things where I have to make a skill check, how I determine on my own if that like is appropriate.
You just jam it in there. You jam that skill in there so hard.
Okay, because I can't really like confirm with you without giving it away to everybody else, right?
You just say, I start juggling shit. I'm just going to say that you can juggle shit with your feet,
Okay.
basically.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, so those are my skills, the Rumor Mill and Hacky Sack Pro.
What are your obsessions?
My obsessions, my first level obsession is solve a crossword puzzle.
Hmm.
Pretty straightforward, I think. My second level obsession is steal something insignificant. So I know we're doing like a heist thing, like a espionage, but like just stealing like a dumb trinket or something that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then my third level obsession is framing someone for murder.
So the only feedback that I had was potentially making the second one a little bit more specific. So potentially steal something to pickpocket, or potentially handing someone something back that originally belonged to them.
Ooh.
You don't have to switch it. I just want to make sure that when the situation arises, I want to be like, oh, it's very clear and like justify that your obsession did get completed.
I'm really on board with the pickpocketing one. In that case, I would probably change it from insignificant, just because I feel like if you're taking something off someone's person, it's probably somewhat important to them.
Okay.
People don't tend to walk around with things they don't care about.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
So, but I'm fine with, level 2 pickpocket.
Okay. Great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
If
Great.
you bring in Chris.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Hello, Chris. So, first off, do you think you're going to win?
No. No, I do not.
What's your feelings about everyone else? Who do you think is going to win then?
I feel like Daniel's probably going to take it just because this seems like his kind of game. But I mean, once I start to understand it, I'm going to get in there and aggressive. So we'll see.
Awesome. Do you mind saying your skills and obsessions?
Yeah. Skills. Number 1 is coding/debug expert. Skill number 2 is MacGyver, thrifty crafter.
Great.
Obsession level 1 is give clothing away. Level 2, hack public digital signage. And level 3 is take a priceless artifact.
Yeah. The only suggestion I have, and it's not mandatory, adjusting take a priceless artifact to steal something valuable out of a secured area. So then it's very clear what that would look like.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you don't mind calling everyone else back in.
Sure.
John shifts out of deep defragmentation mode and into active response mode in 0.0001 seconds. I'm getting old, he thinks. John initiates his morning routine, storing log files, doing routine updates, and running test programs, checking his overall machinery performance, a series of failures on his to-do list, and one infinite loop that he can't seem to break out of. A notification. Video message from the Connect. The individual can get you anything.
I've got what you want. NVIDIA's latest prototype. But you'll need to be the one who breaks in.
Let's find out who gets control. Why don't we start our very first bid? Okay, reveal. Oh shit, oh shit.
Josh wanted it.
Yeah, Josh. Wait, say the number that you bid.
Well, I accidentally bid 4.
Okay, what did you want of it?
I meant to bid 3, and then I just lost track of how many were in my hand.
This is going great.
So this is good. This is
For reference, I bid nothing.
I bid 2.
And I also bid nothing.
Great. You can hand those to me.
damn it.
Great. You immediately take control of John. Yeah, so you have the ability to teleport straight into the Connect's room if you'd like, or you could grab stuff from your room before you do so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kit up, and the first voice that grabs a hold of John is his personality, Fitzgerald.
John Fitzgerald.
Yes. He sits up and thinks, okay, cool, time to be online. And he looks around and he grabs his preferred backpack with the stuff that he likes in it and picks that up off of the counter. And instead of teleporting directly to the office, he decides to go downstairs and talk with, is there like, are we in a, like, where does John live?
He lives in a tiny little apartment that's like very cyberpunk. It's very run down, but there are like people that are all around just like doing their cyberpunk things.
Got it. Okay, cool. I think John is going to go downstairs and like check in. Like, is there like a front door guy? Like, we got a front door guy at the door,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
there's a
cool.
front
Yeah,
guy.
he's gonna check in with the front door guy and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. Your name again?
It's Nikolai Fitzgerald.
Nikolai. Sorry, you have to do this every morning. Just defragmenting. You get it. Hey, will you lock my place up for me? And I'm gonna throw him my keys.
God, you make me do this every time. This is the last time this week.
Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'll take them back.
Okay, then I won't. Here you go.
Okay, and do you throw them back to me?
I throw them back at your
Okay,
face.
perfect.
And
Awesome.
the session is completed. Another test for control here. Josh, are you sure you have the right amount this time?
Josh is bidding 6.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
Oh, 1.
1.
2.
2.
Okay, so when we have a tie, you roll it off.
Oh.
Roll off. Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Please.
Chris got a 5 and I got a 4.
Can the voices talk to each other in their head?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Wait, sorry. What was in your backpack?
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of sports equipment,
Sports
like
equipment.
a lot of like athleisure and the like a few different pairs of shoes for whatever I might feel like getting up to from an athletic standpoint.
Great.
So we pick up in the exact same situation we left
Yeah.
off in, right?
You catch the keys and
Okay.
your CPU just goes zoom, thrusted into the front.
Great. So John Fitzgerald kind of fades into the background as John Shilo comes into the frame, and John Shilo says, "Oh my gosh, Nikolai the doorman, you are so wonderful. Honestly, I don't even know how you go about your day looking like you do. Honestly, like, here, I put on this shirt. It looks great on me. I think it would look great on you. And I'd like to take off my shirt and give it to Nikolai."
Oh my God, John. You do this every time. I still won't lock up your room, though thank you for the free shirt.
Yeah, go ahead and take that, put it on. You're going to look so good. And then I'm going to go ahead and, go do some stuff.
How good do I look?
You look like you're wearing a very undersized shirt. John is a very skinny fellow. It makes you look swole, I suppose.
Fitzgerald's just in the background, like, oh, okay, that's cool. That was our good shirt. It like really breathes, but okay, it's gone.
An obsession is completed. Bid for control.
Oh, God. This is moving so quickly.
Reveal.
1.
1.
0.
2. Oh, God. Can you hand those to Joe, please?
Thanks, God.
Great. Nikolai the doorman has received a shirt, and your CPU personality is thrust to the front.
Oh, okay. So Nikolai the doorman looking suave in his shirt, and John Shilo retreats.
Recedes?
Sure. I think I was trying to say retreats and recedes at the same time. He retreats. And then John, I didn't have a name.
It's fine.
Make it up.
John.
John.
Just John Blank.
John Blank.
John Blank comes to the front, and yeah, he's a little unaware of what's going on, and he goes, "Nikolai, that shirt looks great on you, man. Bring it in." And he goes to hug Nikolai.
Yeah.
You have no idea how long it has been since I've felt the touch of another human being.
Where is Nikolai from?
Nikolai, your accent keeps changing. Where are you from? And as I'm asking, I'm gonna reach into his back pocket and take his wallet out and look at his ID. And be like, "Oh, Connecticut. I never would have guessed."
Yeah. The accent's all a lie.
Yeah, for trying to grab his wallet. Can I get a roll for that?
Sure, you sure can.
Is there a skill involved in this?
Nah.
Great.
Sure isn't.
Are you gonna add any willpower?
Nah, fuck it, man. Let's just go for it.
Let's go.
That's a 2, so I failed.
Yeah, you grab ass, I guess.
But I still knew he was from Connecticut.
That's a Connecticut ass.
You can tell.
That's a failed check. But how does Nikolai respond?
Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you. The accents are going to keep changing here because you've unlocked a new thing within me, a deep feeling. I will go lock your door for you.
Thanks, Nikolai.
Anytime, John.
A check has been failed. a test for control. Reveal.
2.
1.
0.
All right. My CPU comes to the forefront. It's little Johnny. Hey there, Nikolai. I got a deal for you since we're such good pals. I'm thinking about going big, okay? Scoring on a thing from NVIDIA. Just heard it from the deep space. You want in? I forgot I'm also Nikolai. This gets kind of awkward. Yeah.
Hey, this is Nikolai here. Yes, that sounds interesting. NVIDIA, they're a big corporation.
Yeah, here they got this new prototype, makes all your dreams come true. You can go back, be whoever you want to be.
All right. Whether or not Nikolai joins will definitely be a check.
Also, I'd just like to shout out a quick disclaimer. That is M-Vidya, the lawyer personality of John, just comes right to the front. M-Vidya.
Yeah. NVIDIA is what I'm saying. Yeah, and like I said, it'll make all your dreams come true. And I am lying here because I have no idea what this thing does. And that is one of my skills.
Little Johnny, can I interject before he?
Yeah.
Little Johnny, tell him that the doorman down the street is also going on a similar quest, but with another guy.
Nikolai, you know the doorman down the street, Akolai? He's going to be going on another quest similar to ours, but towards a VMD. You hold a company, and they got another prototype.
Oh, I see. Does the Acolyte going on the other quest, is he going on people that grabbed his ass too?
Yes, that is how we initiate for heists.
I see. I am intrigued by this display of affection.
Perfect. Sounds like you might be in. Give me 1 second. I hit a 3.
Oh, Nikolai is joining the heist.
Let me lock your door, and then I will join you on the heist. I would love to.
An obsession was completed. Reveal.
2,
1,
2,
1.
Roll off.
Roll off.
That's 4.
Oh!
Do we rebid? Do we?
No.
All right.
You re-roll.
Double. Sudden death.
Oh, there it is.
That's a
You
2
love to
versus
see
a
it.
3. Fitzgerald takes control.
All right. I'm gonna. Hey, Nikolai. I'm actually gonna head into the office. Before I do you want to give me a quick follow on the socials? We should just keep up, just catch up as buds every once in a while.
Yes, I have not been on social media in some time, but yes, I can reinvigorate my accounts and follow you. Now I am Transylvanian.
That's great, man. That Connecticut vibe is really coming through, but I need you to be committed to checking the gram, You got to be really in and feeling it
Are you
every
talking
day.
about a gram of drugs?
Well, those are there sometimes, yeah, but
'Cause
that's
I
only
check
on the
that a
special
lot.
reels that I show to my friends.
Roll to convince Nikolai to be really into social media.
Alrighty.
Roll for social?
That's a 5.
Nikolai's totally into it.
All right, great. You're just going to follow me at Cult of the Climb?
Honestly, I'm totally into this.
I thought you would be.
Let me pull out my phone real quick and I'll... Yes, I am subscribed now.
Fantastic. And then John's
the-
eyes roll up in the back of his head.
Yeah, I imagine you hit the bell, you hit the
Yeah.
like, you hit the subscribe.
Make sure he follows you on the one that was formerly X, 7 letters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Do you have X on your phone? Oh, that's
No.
a lot of porn. Nope, not that. Sorry.
the one that X used to be, 7 letters.
Sorry, the only apps I have are XXX, XXX Tube, XXX Hub.
That's okay. Most of that is actually malware. You should get a new phone.
That makes sense.
It's actually the least amount of porn I've seen on somebody from Connecticut.
An obsession was completed in there.
It's the
Great.
porn.
Yeah, it's all the porn. Get someone. Are we going to heist? We'll find out.
We're just gonna mess with the doorman for an hour.
I forgot about not having the mechanical pieces of being able to do an action right afterwards. So, yeah.
Reveal.
Ah, 2.
1.
Roll.
Oh, that's not my dice. That's your dice. Get your dice out of here. Roll. That's a 1. Well, you're probably gonna
4.
Yeah,
Get fucked.
son of a.
Little Johnny.
Yeah, see? Now, Nikolai, I need you to go find some more people to join up with us, okay? Let everyone know what's happening here, okay? You're joining part of John's gang, all right? I'm going to head straight over to the big enterprise, NVIDIA's big old corporate building, all right? First, though, got to get a ride. Got to hit the floors, find a taxi, and I speak to the taxi driver.
Wait, you're going to teleport? Bro, we could teleport. What are you doing?
Nah, man, teleporting ain't my style. We got to use old school
You're
transportation.
so late.
you hop into a taxi to where are you going? You can go straight to NVIDIA if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to NVIDIA, but I see the taxi driver. I'm like, hey, Ralph, number MK4. You looking for a new job, Ralph?
What do you need, bub?
Need a driver, all right? We're picking up something big. NVIDIA's new prototype. It's gonna make all your dreams come true.
Is it gonna fit in the taxi? You can't make modifications
Don't
to
worry.
the taxi.
Where we're going, we don't need taxis.
Little Johnny, tell him you like his hair. His hair looks great.
Thanks, Shilling. No, what was your name again?
It's Shilo, son of a bitch.
Oh, John Shilo. You're right. You got all the news. Hey, taxi man, Ralph MK4. You got a nice hairdo. That prototype, clean it right up. Make it shine for the rest of the world.
Oh, really? I always thought the comb over was sort of like a passe, but if you like it, that's cool.
Now, the world would like it. Share it with the world using that new NVIDIA prototype. You want in?
I mean, I get. Do I? Or is there a roll here? Is
Roll
there-
to find out if he's joining.
That's a 5 with lying, so yes.
He is.
Yeah, that's great. I'm desperate for approval.
Perfect.
It's,
He's like swerving like in between lanes a little bit, like a little too excited.
will my wife talk to me again after this?
Oh, yeah, totally. You get sucked back in.
Session is completed. I'm gonna say here, John falls asleep in the back of the taxi as this is happening, so you all get an energy back.
Oh,
All right.
now I gotta fucking erase a tally.
Were you keeping track of yours?
I was keeping track of yours.
Counting cards over here.
Yep.
Hella
I think he's
meta.
just making sure I don't put down the wrong number again.
Josh, that's mathematically impossible, actually.
Bid for control as you wake up next to NVIDIA. Reveal!
Oh, God.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, that's a three-way three.
Three.
That's 3 threes. Yeah.
Three threes.
Okay.
Fuck. Triple roll.
Oh,
Wait, so who got the threes? Who put in 3?
Everyone but Daniel.
yeah.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Oh.
Threes.
Oh, well,
threes
I'm
roll
out.
off.
I'm out.
Oh,
a
fuck.
6.
Oh, 6. Still go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it. Go.
fucked. I-
Oh. Just the exact opposite
6
of what you
and
went for.
1. That's okay. I'm saving the 3 things.
So who won?
John
that?
Blank.
Me.
John Blank takes the
So
stage.
John wakes up.
You gotta give your willpower over.
I don't wanna. John wakes up outside of NVIDIA, and he's going to just walk right in the front door. And is it like a lobby setup?
Yeah, it's definitely a lobby setup, and you can definitely see the skyscraper that goes super tall into the air, and there's like, flying cars all around, and it's got like the huge symbol on top. It looks like very Carpo.
Oh, okay, nice. And I'm gonna go up to the front desk person. What's their deal? What are they like?
Yeah, they're just like a normal secretary with like a little name tag, and it says Betsy. Yeah, they seem like they're just doing their job.
Okay,
Like a cog in the machine.
okay. I'd like to greet her and say, "Hey, Betsy, how's it going? You're looking great today." I want to go to grab her name tag, like to read it closer, and I accidentally go to drop it, and as it's falling, I'd like to kick it back up with my foot and catch it.
So you
Smooth, Blank, smooth.
you go to grab the name tag, and you pull it off,
I knock it off on accident.
and then you kick it back up.
I like kick it back up with my foot.
Okay,
Sick, man. Just like college.
great. I'm gonna just say you can do that, right?
Perfect. And as I kick it back up and I catch it, Betsy, how does Betsy react?
Oh my gosh, that was incredible. Wow, I've never, honestly, I thought you were going to touch my boob, but I'm glad you were touching the
Oh my
name
God.
tag.
Oh, Betsy, I would never. I'm actually, I know the owner of NVIDIA. We go way back. In college, we were on a hacky sack team together. That's how I was able to catch that name tag
you know
so
what?
quickly.
That makes total sense. I can see that about you.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway,
You're crushing this, Blank. You're really doing great, man.
Thanks.
So-
I think I've got to reel in. I've got to believe in that the owner knows me and that we go way back.
so do you need something, or did you just come here to impress me? Are you going to ask me on a date?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that. We've got stuff to do today. You should impress her. by
My
going-
horoscope told me this morning that a tall, handsome stranger was going to invite me on a date.
Well, he might still come, but right now I'm here.
Oh, you're so hot.
Betsy, you're making me blush. What's that color you get in your cheeks? 3 letters.
3-letter color.
Oh, Betsy, you're dumb, aren't you?
Oh.
Pot color. I smoke a lot of weed.
Oh, that explains it.
I think the
Actually,
color is wet.
fucking great.
John notices off in the corner there's a couple of security guards, and they're just kind of like perched up, and they're just like, where people walk in and swipe their badge, they're like perched up there. You can see that they also have guns and bulletproof vests.
Wow.
Yeah, don't mind them. Just like gaze into my eyes.
Okay.
Really, honestly.
You gaze into my eyes and nothing else.
But wait,
Okay.
that's where the prototype is at, yo.
In her eyes?
Not in her eyes.
What's in my eyes?
No, nothing. Not in her eyes.
My heart.
Yo, the security guards, though, if you can get around them,
It's the same color as your cheeks.
you can
3
get the
letters.
prototype.
Oh, my cheeks? You mean my pot cheeks?
Yep.
That's so deep.
Now, blank, get him to join the heist.
Hey,
Or at
Betsy.
least like get her social media, and then let's go find
Oh,
this
wait.
prototype.
Oh, do you mean like my cheeks are going like a shade of like fire hydrant? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like fire truck?
Yep. Absolutely. Both of
Wow.
those things are associated with this wet substance. 5 letters.
What substance? Oh, you mean like blood?
God damn it, Betsy. I'm so in love with you right now.
Oh my gosh, my cheeks are getting red. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Let me jot that down.
I just love that John Blank is just holding John hostage and like not doing anything he can fail just to flirt.
Again, when does John fall asleep?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the most boring conversation he's been in today.
Speak for yourself. You just kept wanting to give that fucking front door guy your Instagram information.
I mean, I'm enthralled.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like you could get her Instagram information, and you could keep in touch with her while we get the prototype, and you could have like a younger, hotter body to do this flirting in.
Okay. Hey, Betsy, you have an Instagram?
Yeah, of course. I'm on it all day.
Cool. What's your username or this common term for a username? 6 letters.
Oh my god, that's so specific. I'm,
Also, what you might use to open a door.
I'm at Betsy hands. I use my hands to open doors.
God damn it, Betsy. I'm falling more in love with you by the second.
Ours is easier to spell. Just give her our account.
Our what?
Give her our account. That's easier to spell than whatever that was.
No, account 7 letters, man. Anyway, Betsy, can I put my hand in your back pocket?
What?
Whoa, that's pretty forward. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe this should be a roll or something.
Yeah. Also, you can roll with. Was that skillful?
No.
To blank a predator?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Do you think it was skillful?
I think I used a skill earlier on that
Okay.
has helped Betsy warm up to me.
Okay. Okay.
I
that's
think
fair.
that's happened.
Okay. Go
Okay.
for it.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Unfortunate.
Roll off the table.
I'd like to be clear. I'm trying to take something out of Betsy's back pocket.
Okay,
I'm not just like trying to put my hand back there. 4.
Yeah, I imagine she would let you slip your hand into her back pocket, but also let you see an opportunity to slip it into her front pocket as well.
Oh, clearance card.
And you pull a security ID.
Oh,
Grab
Betsy.
the gun too.
Polyester. I like your style.
Thank you. Honestly, my horoscope told me that I should wear them.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you sure it's not you?
Man, you're putting off so many pot flags right now, but I don't care one bit.
I did smoke a lot this morning.
An obsession was completed.
Before we bid again, can we time out really quick?
Yeah.
Is it usually the players taking on the roles of other NPCs in the world?
Fine.
Okay, but because from my perspective, playing the game real quick, I'm just like, wow, I feel like we're just driving the story all different ways, especially if we take control of ourselves doing something.
The way I think I like it to work is whether or not you can convince an NPC to happen will still require a roll. But I'm very much okay with you guys taking these NPC voices.
Okay,
I think that's very fun.
cool.
Great.
Can we call for skill
Also,
rolls
you
too?
take one every once in a while too, maybe,
Yeah.
so it's not just us doing
Yeah.
all the bullshit. But
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, timing.
Reveal.
2.
3.
2.
Ooh, 1.
Josh really wants it.
I do really want it. Like just mid conversation with Betsy, Fitzgerald comes to and he's like, "Oh, hey, you know what? You're sorry. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to this. Okay, thanks for this key card. Love that. Great. Thank you so much." Smooches, puts it away. Follow me on socials, and like walks away. And I'm gonna scout I want to like scout the area inconspicuously around the guards and the elevators. Is that the elevators, or you just said doors?
There's like the scanning area where you scan your badge, and there are elevators in the middle area.
Okay.
You're not allowed to access the elevators unless you scan in.
Got it.
And there's like, there's some guards up front, and there's like a place where you get your stuff like scanned by metal, like a metal detector.
Ooh, I want to retcon something. I think that like as Fitzgerald comes to in the reflection of the receptionist's glasses, he sees his face and just like a little bit of like degradation on some of the like the tech around his eye, sort of like the robot equivalent of a wrinkle. And he's like, ew, no, absolutely not. And so that's what keys him back into, okay, heist mode. Okay, great.
I'm going to say that you know that you're going to set off that metal detector being a robot.
Yeah. Okay. So metal detector, guards. Do I know anything about the layout of this building as far as like...
You do not. You haven't met the guy who does, and you're here in the lobby. So unfortunately,
do I know where to find the person who does or no?
Well,
like, as I thought I was supposed to teleport to somewhere originally, but
but you're here now, and there's like a map and a directory and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I peruse the directory in the most exciting way possible. I just read the names like in different voices.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
Yeah, there's an
armory.
R&D department, and it's at the very bottom level, basically.
It would be helpful if we had a schematic, also known by this colorful term, 9 letters.
Yeah.
We also could do with some extra firepower, in case things get a little tough. Nothing says hello like a big hammer or a nice little firearm.
Johnny, this is an office. Calm down.
You also see like a teleportation pad, like at there's like in the directory at the very top level.
Oh, is that maybe where if we had like shown up here, we would have landed at, or
maybe one potential place you could have gone in, and one potential place you could have gone out.
Okay, so I don't know anybody who knows the layout of the space, and but I do know that I'm not going to be able to get through the metal detectors, but I do have a key card to get into presumably like restricted areas that aren't just
Honestly, you know what? We should just find like a mainframe, something to get into the system here.
Hey, Fitzy, I know. Why don't you ring up our old pal Nikolai? He's a door guy. He can get us in.
Fitzgerald hits himself on the side of the head really hard in the ear that little Johnny's voice is the loudest.
Hey, what's that for?
Shut up, you. I'm in control right now. All right. Got to think through this. Okay, so this is in a basement. Darn. All right. You said I don't know the person who has any sort of information yet. Like, I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, the person who would have all the information would be the collector who has the way that you could have gone in here, but you took a taxi here instead.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, when I had the ability to teleport in earlier, was that something that I can just do, or is that like a special fucking cell phone at my house that I left there?
Yeah, I was going to imagine it to be a teleportation pad at your house. Like
okay, cool. So I literally walk my ass home.
That sounds boring.
No, I take another cab. I take a cab home, and I play cell phone games the entire way there, and I download a new one every few minutes, and then I get in the fucking teleportation pad.
This is going great. Yeah, we're rewinding. Let me see what.
It just seemed like we were stuck. Like I didn't. So above game as a second. I felt like as a player, like I was in a scenario of like I missed something earlier, or that was the hint that I was getting from you, and like there wasn't maybe a way to address this right now with any kind of information.
No. What I imagined was chaos ensues as you do something extreme to get what you need done.
This is also pretty extreme. We just went back in another taxi and we met.
We're, as far as I could tell, we were in the lobby of a building that had like some doors with magnetic key card thing and like hella security that would lead down. But I have no way of knowing if there's another way of accessing that. And there was apparently some other point of contact that I could have had to get context. And especially if it's underground, like I don't know how else to try to like
No, that's absolutely fair. I would just say that this is a narrative first game. So you do something and it will make things happen. Like it's improv, right? So if you just say, oh, I'm going to look for an escape route and like look for an alternative way in, and you can like just brute force.
Oh
your
my
way
God. Okay,
to-
I've got it. got
Okay.
it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go back. I am
Okay.
going to make an absolute fucking scene at the entry. I'm going to like stand by the front door and be like, oh my God, you are never going to believe who is outside. It's Miley Cyrus. She is... Dude, like she is like blowing up on social. Like everybody needs to get out there right now and get her autograph. Security guys, are you watching? Are you paying attention? You need to go. She's never here, and I'm gonna try to like, distract them away from.
Skill roll that for sure. I'm not even the DM, but fucking skill roll that shit.
Wait, tell them she's in town for a dermatological conference.
She's
She's
in
been
town
taking
for
classes.
She's in town for classes she's taken for skin stuff.
Tell them that she looks great.
She looks. I'm afraid to say that.
Tell them that her grandmother was a dermatologist, and so she's trying to live on her memory.
Fitzgerald hits himself in the head again.
Okay.
Trust me here, man. Trust me here.
Roll that shit.
Is it
Trust me
skill?
here.
I don't trust any of us. Yeah, it's
If
it's
you
skill.
listen to me, it's skilled.
No one's listening to you, but that's a 5.
Great. The guards go, what? And you can
Yeah,
see
dude.
now.
it's Miley Cyrus, guys. Let's go.
Highly Myris.
Hailey
Or Miley Cyrus.
You're
No,
not
it
even the
wasn't.
real Hailey Myris fan.
Shit, I've been found out. I can't work here anymore. God.
You see Miley Cyrus tattoos on their necks and stuff, and like a necklace. And
The one guy with the wrong one.
me if I got a picture with her.
She just went right around the corner. You gotta go. You gotta do it.
the lobby clears out as they start to stream out the front door.
Fantastic. I step around the metal detectors and use the key card to open the elevator to go downstairs.
Great. Was it obsession completed there?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. You hop into the elevator and you hear Muzak playing, and
Yeah, Fitzgerald just jams out. Like he loves Muzak. This is his thing.
and you
Absolutely.
press the button to go downstairs, and you slowly begin to nod off to this Muzak. Let's see if you
Aw.
nod off here. Roll,
All right.
roll me just a d6. You can use willpower to try and stay awake and maintain control.
Yeah, Josh, you can use
we'll
up to 2
see.
willpower.
Shut up. You're an actuary, not an accountant. Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah, you fall asleep
Hmm.
standing up.
Just like a giraffe just falls asleep.
Yeah.
Fully upright.
Ding! The elevator dings as you're at the bottom. Who gains control? Reveal!
Ah,
Two.
3,
Whoa.
2.
0.
It is my turn.
Wait, since he dozes off, do we get another thing back too?
Oh.
Or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like you're getting your fix over
Give
there.
us that willpower, baby.
Wow, Josh, your willpower just increased by 50%.
My actuary keeps track of my willpower numbers for me. So.
Okay, so we are in the elevator. We are going down, and I'm assuming you hit the button for the R&D department.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it opens up, and you're in the R&D department now.
Okay. As I walk in, is there anything like what do I notice? What do I see in this room? What is the vibe in here?
Yeah, a very corpo lab. A hallway, but there's all these like windows where you imagine executives can walk by and like look and see what's happening and like give tours to random people who would walk in. And there's all sorts of wacky shit that's going on in here. You see like a sheep that's been grafted onto an elephant, and you can see that the sheep is like making elephant sounds.
Mm.
And you can see, let's see, there's like a little boy who's like eating a lollipop, wearing a striped shirt, and has a little spinny hat. And you can see just scientists furiously writing in a notepad while they're just studying this kid licking a lollipop.
The frick?
You see a paperclip that seems sentient, and it's like has eyes, and it's like,
Oh, it's Clippy.
Oh, hey, it looks like you're writing a letter to your landlord for recommendation.
Are there any office supplies in here?
He just mentioned a giant paperclip
Just a
with eyes.
sentient one.
this is mostly like a testing area.
Yeah.
That's what's immediately available.
Mm.
There's probably there's probably office supplies.
Okay.
Like, if you can get to
And
like
as
an
the
office area.
elevator opens, sorry, so many questions. I'm just trying to get a sense.
Yeah.
Do we draw the attention of anybody in the room?
I would say no. Just there are scientists who are hard at work. There's some security guards who are like posted outside of the door and like in the hallway, but they don't seem to pay you any mind. Or they kind of glance over at you, but then you like reveal your security badge, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Just flash a titty.
Nobody cares about John. I'd like to find an open computer.
Yeah, you go down, you find a seat, and you click, and like a login screen appears. But then
Mhm.
you're like, "Oh, I know how to bypass this." And then you do your hacky shit.
Cool.
Shilo, go to New York Times.
Ignore him. Check our Instagram.
No, we need to do the mini.
No. Save our phone power. We need to check.
It
our
takes
Instagram.
under a minute if you're good. It's
It
fine.
doesn't take under a minute all the time. If this clues are look, just go to Instagram. It's way
99%
faster.
of the time I do it in under a minute, Fitzgerald.
You know what,
and then we
guys?
fall asleep after.
Just like shut up. I've got a plan here. Okay,
Fine.
shut up. Is there like a billboard or anything like that, like messaging, like New York Times Square?
Absolutely.
Of course. So I would like to hack into that billboard, and I'd like to change the message.
Yeah.
And I would like it to say, "Betsy loves the collector. Meet me at the elevator."
Betsy loves the collector. Meet me at the elevator.
Yeah.
You're trying to get the security guards to go over to the elevator.
Well, you said the collector. That's who we're trying to get, right?
The collector is like the guy he's your connect with all the information of how to get in here.
He's who I almost teleported to and then ultimately didn't. So
Okay, I had that all mixed up.
No worries.
So someone has the NVIDIA.
Yeah, so it's
In
down here
here.
somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, then I'd like it to instead say free NVIDIAs at the elevator.
Free NVIDIAs at the elevator.
Yes. And then I'd like to hide out of sight after I do that.
Okay, give me a skilled roll.
Okay. Whoosh. That's a 3. That's a success.
Yeah. So yeah, you were able to change the signage, and it says free NVIDIAs at the elevator.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're like, "What is going?" All the security guards are like, "What's going on?" And then they kind of like start to radio, and they're like, "Something's going on. Send a security team down here."
we were in. I don't know why you did this thing to us. We were here.
An obsession was completed. That's why. Reveal.
Oh.
3.
1.
1.
3.
All right, roll off.
Roll up.
Oh, double sixes.
Dang.
Who got the
Should've kept
6?
The glowy
Shea did.
Me.
Okay.
John Blank takes the stage.
So John types in the message free NVIDIAs at the elevator and then hides out. And what happens? What do we see at the elevator?
Security guards look around a little bit confused, and they're calling in security teams.
Oh man. I'd like to step out and flag him down. Say, hey, guys, it was me. I did it. I did the message. But listen, there's a reason. Betsy, you guys know Betsy, front desk Betsy?
Yeah.
She was down here. She killed a guy. And I want to show her clearance card and say, I found this clearance card on the ground.
Where's the body?
She took it with her.
Oh man, don't do Betsy dirty like that.
Betsy took the body with her. She is a freak. She said she likes to take them home and experiment on them. She's been doing it for years. She only works here so she can get access to special areas.
Okay. Go
Weirdly,
again and give me a skilled roll.
weirdly specific lie you just told there.
I'd like to
Blank.
spend 2 willpower.
Okay, great.
So it's a success.
Fuck yeah.
It's a super
Yeah,
success.
you
It's a
like
7.
definitely succeeded.
That's a 7.
They look at you with this like slightly confused look, and they say, "Yeah, okay." And they begin to radio in to the security team, telling them to go arrest Betsy and bring her down here to answer some questions. And the session was completed. This is wild.
This is truly wild.
Reveal.
2.
3.
All right, it's yours.
0.
Or 0, yeah.
Did you
I
say
said
2?
3.
We've established I can't count.
Great. You come to, and you can see now the security team seems to want to hold you and Betsy here because, they said that you found a body, but also watched it get carried away, and also now have the security card of Betsy. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
John kind of like comes back into his mind, and Shilo says, actually, you know what? I really want to answer all your questions, but I really got to use the bathroom. can I go to use the bathroom real quick? I get nervous. Like I have to pee when I get nervous. And honestly, it's good. I'm going to pee all over my pants if you don't let me go right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll send a security guard to go with you.
You know what? That's fine. Just like, I just need to go like right now. Just let me go.
Okay. Yeah, sure. He kind of gestures to the community restroom.
Cool. Great. I'd like to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
And does the security guard follow me into the restroom?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll go to the urinal and I'll say, it's kind of hard to go when you're watching me like that. Can you like turn around or something?
Yeah, roll a Is that skill?
That's a natural 6.
Natural 6.
Ooh.
He said he kind of gives a polite little cough and like turns around.
Is there anything in my pockets?
You got the sports bag.
Yeah, the sports bag full of stuff. I can confirm some stuff that's in it if you want, or I guess I could just.
You can look into your bag if you'd like.
Yeah, just start listing things. Josh will tell you if it's in there.
I'd like to open my bag. I'd like to pull out.
I can tell you everything that's in the bag right now if you want to. I actually did grab a bag of stuff. Yeah,
definitely.
So there's a spare pair of pants. There's some climbing shoes. There's a chalk bag. There's a little file you can use on your hands whenever you get like a hangnail or like scuffs.
This is just Josh's bag. This is actually just Josh's gym
and there's
bag.
a huge fucking water bottle.
Is it like 64, 80? What is it?
Oh yeah, 64 ounce. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, it's important. Anything else?
And then there is a set of keys.
Okay, is there any rope?
No. Specifically not.
What kind of person do you think Josh is?
Carabiners or?
Nope.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He's a boulderer, guys.
Okay, this is going to get real ugly real quick.
About to kill this guy with some shoes.
So using a skill, I would like to pull out a climbing shoe and attach a file and a set of keys to the end of this shoe.
MacGyver action.
Those are very expensive shoes. Don't push the keys through your
And then I'd like to very quietly walk up behind the guy and like right in his neck.
Okay, roll that skilled roll.
That's a 3. That's passes.
That's a pass.
Take his badge.
And his gun.
This did not trigger any obsessions. Okay,
I'm just trying to get out of this situation.
just kill a guy. No obsession completed. Great, and you can see he's just like bleeding out. And I'm assuming you're putting your hand over his mouth and going,
Of course, yeah.
I have a family.
Just white liquid starts oozing out.
That's not important to me right now. You need to get out of here because I got more important things to do.
You can see there's like a pistol on his side. You can see badges, and you have his clothes also as well.
I will take everything from him. I will dress myself in his clothing, assuming it fits. I'd like to take the pistol, the badge, the key card, everything.
Okay.
How big is John's inventory? Can he have 2 firearms?
I mean, you could. He has a firearm now. That's what matters here.
Do we still have the sports bag?
Yeah, if you want, you can throw it away if you want.
I think it's probably better that I shove it in the toilet.
Okay, you shove it in
no,
the toilet.
that's really nice. Don't do that.
Aww.
I flush it and flood the toilet.
Aww. All that chalk.
It's terrible for the plumbing.
You know what?
Did you check his pockets?
It's a murder weapon. Well, I have his pockets. I reach into hit the pockets.
What's in them?
What's in them?
Like a wallet, like
Oh, there's a wallet.
That's cool. Those were our house keys. So those, yeah.
Can you look at his ID?
I pull out the wallet and I see what is his name.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Oh, John, nice.
Nice.
And then I just put the wallet back in the
I
pocket.
guess winter came sooner than he thought.
No. Oh wait, there's a invitation to a wedding. I guess it's a red wedding now.
What color?
I said a red wedding.
Oh, jot that down.
Great. You're now dressed up as a guard on the bottom level of R&D.
Okay.
When you hear like a knock on the door, and he said, "There's like a voice. Everything okay in there?"
Yeah, everything's good in here. He's going to the bathroom. He's peeing real good.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Roll for P.
That's not a skill. That's a 3.
He kicks the door open.
I draw the gun.
Yeah, you're both standing there pointing guns at each other.
Stand down. Stand down.
Wait, you just
that's
failed
a
a
failed
roll.
roll.
Oh,
So I
that's a
don't.
failed roll. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh God, so pointing guns.
I forgot about
and-
that too.
Yeah, but I'll say that both of you are pointing gun.
Okay.
Still pointing guns here. Reveal.
Whoa.
2 and 2.
Someone
0.
else get me out of this situation.
Right. Another John. Save
Oh, natural
me.
6. I'm screwed. Yeah. there
I
you go.
shoot him.
Yeah. Good. We did the same thing. That's the right answer, Johnny. Good job.
How many was that?
That was 2.
Actuary over here. Card counter.
Shoot. And I don't know if can you roll for the guard and
Yeah.
just roll a d6 and see who wins?
Ooh.
Guard rolls a 5.
I have skill in this.
Okay.
That's a fuck. That's a 1.
You get hit.
Ah, damn
But
it.
You also hit him, but you hit him like in a non-vital spot, like I don't know, the leg. Is that pretty non-vital? Yeah, you hit him in the leg.
Is this how little Johnny goes? Ah. And then he fades out.
Okay, so an obsession was completed. You're still hit, and like a backup CPU tries to jam itself in to take control here. You're starting to bleed out.
God.
Is this how it ends for John?
I don't know.
I imagine that for you, actually getting shot is more like electronics are sparking and not really
Yeah.
blood, huh? Okay, reveal.
1.
2.
1.
Is that a roll off, me and Daniel?
Mhm. 5.
2.
I shoot again.
You shoot, like he walks over to you to see if you're dead, and then you're lying on the ground. You just pull the trigger again.
Fuck, what?
Natural 1. Natural 1 for the
Oh.
guard, too. Yeah.
So we both just whiff, and then I jet back out. Like, damn it.
you graze his ear. Great. So
Some shattering glass, like, flickers
There you
off.
go.
Wow, what a showdown between gunslingers. 4 letters.
Johnny, you train a lot. That's really embarrassing. That's not.
Yeah.
I just got shot.
No, we all got shot. Yeah.
Yeah, we felt it. It hurt.
Great. An obsession was still completed here.
Sure.
Um,
And a failed roll. So, double whammy, whatever.
okay.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, okay,
It's coming
so
to the.
I'm rethinking the pace of this game now that I see how frequently
yeah,
it turns over.
I'm trying to. Oh God, there's so much. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Reveal.
2.
2.
1.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
roll off.
Oh shit. 2.
3.
2.
All right, Daniel.
3.
Wow, little Johnny is on one
I
right
shoot
now.
again.
Hand those chips over, bad boy.
Okay.
This motherfucker's dying right now.
Yeah, you shoot. I'm just gonna say you shoot him for the third. It's like
No, I got a
I
skill.
definitely wanna
We
roll
got to
for
skill
this.
roll this.
All right, fine.
2.
2. No, Jesus.
Roll again.
It's not a critical fail. It's let's see.
Roll again.
6.
1.
So you're just getting shot over again on the ground, and your gun just
You
falls-
shot Jon Snow.
Stop it, Johnny. Stop it.
I took 3 shots. I missed all of them.
You gotta aim, man. You have to like look down the iron sights.
No, we shoot from the hip. That's how a real gangster does it.
You're closing your eyes when you shoot.
That's how they know I means business. I can shoot with my eyes closed.
Our doorman is from Connecticut. You're not a gangster.
Damn it, no.
An obsession was completed.
Does he die? Do we die? Like what's
We're a robot.
You're a robot. You're.
Also, he's missed all his shots too, technically.
No, that was a
No, I
6.
thought-
He hit
Oh,
you
okay.
on that one.
Okay.
It's a much you say moment, you know.
Oh,
okay. You still have some willpower left. Is really what's driving John. Reveal.
1.
1.
2.
Great.
Get out of this.
Okay.
Shoot him. Just shoot him.
I'd like to.
You can see he like turns around and begins to radio, or he's like going to check on Jon Snow.
Wait, officer, hold on, wait.
He turns back towards you with his
Stop!
gun.
No, I'm not gonna. I want to drop the gun. I dropped the gun. I dropped the gun. I don't want the smoke. I promise. Please come closer. I need to tell you something very important.
He like kind of like kicks the gun to the side, and he like kind of leans over towards you.
The chief of police of your precinct. He's working with the mob. Don't ask me how I
What?
know. It's true. He's been involved in all sorts of black market dealings. He's been moving pounds of cocaine across the border. Fentanyl, methamphetamines.
How do you know all this?
He's not a cop, man. What are you doing?
I just know.
I'm a guard. I'm
I
not
know.
a cop.
I know. Your boss, the guard of the cop precinct. He's the guard at the precinct for the cops, but he's working with the mob. Please
Roll for
come
that.
closer. That's a 5 with skill.
Ooh.
He like looks confused. So you're telling me the guard, my boss, the guard of the cop precinct got you to come down here so that you could what?
Yes, no, he thinks I'm on his side, but I'm a double agent. I'm actually here to steal the NVIDIA prototype to stop him.
It all makes sense.
Right, exactly. I just need you to help me up and get me to where we need to go.
Man, they really got to bring back the GED requirements for these guard jobs.
Was an obsession completed there?
Not for me.
It was not. Okay. He
So-
kind of looks at you with confused looks and kind of like props you up against the wall. How are you still alive?
And as he does that, I want to grab his gun.
Oh, okay.
I grab his gun, I shoot him.
Roll for it.
All right. I'm just gonna say.
Roll for it, man.
Roll for it. Roll
We
for
have
it,
to do this.
Roll for it.
He grabs his sack.
He got a 4.
3, God damn it.
Oh. Do you have skill in that?
No. Well, okay, hold on.
Yeah, can you?
As I'm doing it, can I like kick him in the shins?
I'm gonna say you've got him confused by all these rumors that like are like somewhat true. Like you've been able to pick on things that are like somewhat believable, and you just got him like stunned for that little moment. And because God damn it, this guard has got to die, and we've got to move on. You shoot him.
Yes.
An obsession was
He
completed.
shot.
I also have a family.
All right. Great. Test for control here. You guys have got to be running low here, guy. Reveal.
2.
1.
0.
4.
1. Never good to be John.
Shilo takes over, brushing himself off in his guard's uniform, having 2 guns now. He's actually going to put one of the guns in the guard's hand to make it look like the guard did it.
That's cool. You just took his gun and gave it right back to him.
Great. It was
This is
a
a great
murder
idea.
suicide. That's what you're trying to create.
Yeah.
Wait, but who was murdered?
Give them each other's guns, though.
Well, there's 2 guards in here
Oh,
that are dead.
gotcha.
Yeah, they killed each other.
Yeah, one of them has a stab wound in the neck from a gun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn,
It's a future
stabbing gun.
gun.
Yeah.
Again, if we're trying not to leave evidence, though, like you could get the climbing bag out of the toilet. Because that's not.
Well, it's all wet now. I don't want it anymore.
Well, yeah, but it's like hydrophobic, so it'll dry off really fast.
Oh, really? Oh, I go and grab the gym bag out of the toilet.
Okay. You grab the toilet sports bag.
Well, it's hydrophobic, so it's fine.
All right.
It's already dry.
It's still been in the toilet. Like,
Security guard with a climbing bag. Just
You know what? I put it back in the toilet.
great.
That was productive. Okay. Anyway, do we know where this NVIDIA is in this floor?
You could probably find that out pretty quick. Yeah. If you just hop onto a computer, you probably hack that information.
Okay.
Or you could post another message.
find a nice bathroom computer.
Are there any computers in the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh my
Get on the
God.
bathroom computer.
It's cyberpunk. It's cyberpunk. Of course, they got a computer.
I go
in there.
into the stall and I get on the computer bathroom. And
It
I
has stuff like bidet settings, like air conditioning, and then like you're
Jeez.
able to hack into the mainframe.
I hack into the building mainframe
The
and
SH1TT3R.
and I pull up a map of the building and I search for NVIDIA prototype.
Yeah, there's like a couple, but the one that stands out to you is brand new robot body.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That was in Nikolai's search history.
What? Holy shit.
No, brand new robot body. It's a very specific type of cyber
yeah,
porn.
that's right. That was in one of his porn websites. Nah.
Yeah, it's down the hall to the right, you know?
Down the hall to the right. Okay, so I know exactly where it's at. I'd like to log off and make it look like I just set the bidet settings.
Yeah, it just sprays you on the side.
Son of okay. I'd like to slowly open the bathroom door and peek outside and see if there's anybody out there.
Yeah, there's probably people gathered, or like it's probably totally cleared out, and there's like the alarm bells that are going off, you know?
I was gonna say 7 gunshots. Yeah.
Yeah, like
They can hear that.
and then and you can tell that there's probably guards like all throughout this area now. I'm imagining this all happened very quickly and not the 30 minutes that it took us to roll.
Half-hour long murder.
I'd like to go get the gym bag back out of the toilet. I would like to take the pants and I would like to take the extra guard uniform and make a ghillie suit. That blends in with the walls.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. I'm with this. Absolutely.
Wait, why would the guard's uniform blend in with the wall?
Because it's a skill.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
He just scrapes some wall off and sticks it to the...
Yeah, take paint off the wall
tiles and
just attach it.
absolutely. Roll me a roll for that.
Bagworm.
I'd like to add a willpower. That's
unfortunate.
That's a 1 + 1. That's still a 2. Well,
Yeah, well, you're not quite disguised.
It's a valiant effort, though.
But
I
you
appreciate it.
spend about 15 seconds doing this before your brain goes, "This isn't working," and then we have a new test for control.
Those were really expensive pants.
Mhm.
I shredded your pants.
Reveal.
Okay, good too. Fitzgerald starts to do like a very heartfelt in memoriam like Instagram post about losing like one of his favorite pairs of pants and climbing chalk. And then he's inspired. He's like, wait a minute, this will blend in perfect. And he puts the ghillie suit on and proceeds. So right now,
It doesn't blend in very well. That failed roll, man. It didn't blend in.
oh, it didn't blend in. Okay, yeah. No, he does full on post the in memoriam, and there's like a dead body foot in the background or something too. Like it's not subtle. And he leaves the ghillie suit behind.
Oh,
Jeez.
And takes the bag and the wet chalk bag in it with him. And okay, so we're in a area where there were people doing things. Is the child with a lollipop gone too that was there before?
Yeah.
Okay,
they're all
like
gone.
everyone's gone.
Everyone's gone. Clippy's still there.
Okay, cool. I shoot Clippy.
Okay.
So you open the door, you walk in, and Clippy goes, "Can I help you with anything?"
Yeah, absolutely. What's that over there? And then I unload all of the rest of the rounds.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Do I need the skill check for that? I feel like that should just happen to him because he
just-
deserves it. Yeah.
That happens. An obsession was completed.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah.
Also, he's got a pretty thin body.
Yeah, that's fair. Damn, that sucks. I forgot about the obsession. Okay, well, that was an expensive way for me to get Daniel
You know
points.
what? Worth it.
Clippy is now dead.
Oh no.
Reveal.
1.
0.
0.
6.
4.
Little Johnny's back. He takes the stage. He whips out your phone. He jumps on the Instas, takes a picture with a dead Clippy and posts it to your website. Let the world know that little Johnny's the one who did this.
No. Tell him Betsy did it. You don't want them to know you did it.
No. Tag it, Cult of the Climb. Tag it, Cult of the Climb. Do it.
The cult of the climb, little Johnny. The world must know.
They're going to pin that one on us. You should tell him Betsy did it.
That's what I'm looking for. The world's got to know who little Johnny is. And he starts running straight for the prototype.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. You run down the hall and you can see security guards are yelling for you to stop, and they're like firing in your direction, but it's an action sequence, and they all miss you.
I'm firing back, but my gun's shooting blanks because there's nothing in there.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, click.
It's like stuck back and open like an empty gun.
God damn it.
And you run down the hall. Gunfire is rattling around you. Some of them hit you, but you don't notice. And you burst into this area where there's like a brand new robot body that's just being like hung on like a meat hook you know, and it's just like kind of hung there.
And just make sure we're underground or we're upstairs?
Underground.
We're underground. Okay. I immediately try to jack into the body and then upload my consciousness specifically into it.
Okay, you connect into you start to go into the try to.
Oh, beforehand, I take a picture of myself with the NVIDIA prototype body, and I post it again to the Insta saying, new bod, hashtag Cult of the Climb. Little Johnny's got this.
Did we get any followers? Did that get any new followers for us?
It's still uploading. It's underground. There's not a lot of data.
Roll me a check, unskilled, right?
Yes, unskilled.
Because to try and hack into this body.
Yeah, unless I can lie to the machine about it, I don't think I can get anything else. Or I can shoot the machine and make it do it. That's a 1.
Okay, yeah, that was going to fail. As you try to hack in, you hear another voice, like you're also interfacing with another, and it says,
Skibbity toilet, new generation here, baby. Come join me.
Oh,
Gross.
fuck this. No, we don't want
Absolutely.
this shit. No,
Hard
leave
pass.
it, leave it.
Shoot the body. Did I leave any bullets? Shoot it.
You used them all. Also, I get jettisoned out because I failed.
Strangle it with Clippy.
You guys are so mid. Chugi.
I just Googled.
Oh, man. Oh, bid time, baby. Let's go.
You realize if you want this new prototype body, you now have a new generation individual that would join you.
Whoever gets control, kill us.
Reveal.
1.
1,
0.
3.
Roll off,
4.
boys.
6.
Dang.
All right, cool. So the first thing that I do is I wrap Clippy's dead body around the neck of this thing.
Okay, sure.
Leave Betsy's clearance card so they think she did it.
Sorry, you're right. I put Betsy's clearance card in between Clippy's body and the neck, and then I use it and just draw it really tight, and I strangle this thing until it's dead.
It says,
Check out the gyat on that. You got so much riz. Oh, you so Ohio.
I don't know. Okay.
And then I just like, every time it says something, I just like stomp its head again and again and again. Like trying to get like a fire alarm to stop beeping, you know, like.
Yeah, roll for it to see what happens as the security guards all run in to see this happening.
That's a 2.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're running out of steam.
Sorry, guys. So it must be all the fucking bullet wounds in my arms.
That's a failed check
All
here.
right. Okay. Chris or Daniel.
Oh, wait, I spent my own. Yeah, there you go.
Reveal.
You and I tapped out.
Ugh. 1.
Yeah.
0.
0.
1.
Oh.
6.
Hell yeah.
With your hands around this new generation prototype, or with Clippy's body, I suppose, choking out this new prototype, with security guards all standing around you saying, let go of the new prototype, let go of the new prototype, stand down, you know, and they're all pointing their guns at you. What are you doing?
Can I very subtly hack into the body?
Yeah, sure. You found the power button. You need a little. You got the paper clip, so you can press a little power button.
I use Clippy's corpse to hack into the body. Is there a weapon system?
Sure.
I'd like to activate the like homing missiles in the body.
Awesome.
And I'd like to shoot all the guards.
Okay, Mandalorian style.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to accomplish a whole bunch of obsessions right now.
I love that show and its main actor, Blank Pascal. 5 hours.
Great. You roll me a hack check here to see if you can do it.
3 pass.
Yes. Yeah, you shoot all these guards, and you can see they're all like, "Oh, I had families." All of them. And you can
Multiple families. They were all polygamists.
yeah, you shoot all these guys.
Yay.
Great.
I'd like to take the thing, and I would like to, as I walk over to them, I'd like to kind of just purposefully step on a couple, and I'd like to say, in a very cool voice, I'd like to say, "Don't forget, Kyle Kane's proposing in Ireland."
New choice on that.
Cult of the Climb. Don't about Cult of the Climb.
Ask him to join our heist.
Check their pockets. Check their pockets. Take whatever they've got.
They have wallets.
Yeah, take them. That way their families can't find them.
Is there anything else in the near vicinity that looks priceless?
I mean,
Other than the thing I have in my hands.
their hopes and memories.
I'd like to get all their hopes and memories.
Okay, you try to hack into their brain to.
You emotionally loot the battlefield.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do.
Oh wow, I remember our son's first birthday. That's weird. Oh, kid.
I'll take that.
You begin downloading everyone's consciousness into this body, I guess.
Okay.
Remember when we got that promotion at Goldman Sachs?
Oh yeah. Or that first time we got our period, that was magical.
Roll to see if this
With
happens.
all of our sister wives.
Oh, this is stupid. That's a 5. It passes.
You guys now have, I'll say, 8 security guards' memories jammed into your consciousness right now.
Oh,
Cool.
God, we're going to have to make room for all these new personalities, you guys.
Well, they're all dead, so.
Now, since there's 8 of them and they were all heavily secured, technically they're guards. Does that count 8 times?
I'm gonna say that together, collectively, it's 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Game in the system.
Cool. An obsession was completed in that sequence. You got any more bids here?
We got
One
one
more.
more.
We got one more.
Reveal.
Oh, wait, I gave this away.
Okay.
Now that all the other voices have quieted down inside of John's head.
You
No, I'm
fucking
still
wish.
here.
I said, now that.
There's 8 more of us here.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, guys, shut up. Little Johnny's taking center stage for a bit, okay?
I can't wait to go fly a kite tonight.
It's a good thing everybody around us is dead because you would look crazy the way you're talking to yourself right now.
All right, the new prototype. Is it still got a voice? Is it alive? Did it get strangled to death? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's still got that voice inside. It's also dead.
Hey, prototype, you're dead, but you still got a voice inside. I'm about to head down to Chicago. You want to join me for a heist?
What?
Wait, a different heist?
You're gonna try
Yeah.
to. You're gonna
Did you
try
book
to,
another heist?
You're gonna carry the.
And then as I'm talking to him, I phone in Nikolai and Raphael MK4 to like pull up in the front of the Nvidia
I
building.
need you immediately.
Yes.
Roll to see if you can convince them. I guess.
Dial up an Uber black market.
5. So I guess I'm technically lying to him about the heist, but I'm just having you join me.
Yeah. I would say that it isn't really in position to say no. So
no.
in a corpse, you sling the corpse over your shoulder and it's joining you for a heist. No one has any more willpower, right?
Yeah, no,
I'm
we're all out of
out.
willpower. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
out.
Are you? Yeah. All
Today
right.
was a good day.
Last test for control. Everyone roll.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, now more than ever, baby.
4.
3.
6.
Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah. 4.
You see at the end of the hall, it opens up and there's just another squadron. Come down.
Wait, you guys, wait. Listen. Your boss. He's working for the mob. Check downstairs. There are 2 crooked guards. They shot each other. They were double crossing the boss and each other. Go look, I promise you. Betsy knows all about it. Her fingerprints are everywhere. Her clearance card is everywhere.
Joe's like flatlining over there.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll for it, man.
5.
Um,
That's skilled, yeah.
For everybody listening at home, Joe does not want to do this right now.
I
It's
know.
so disappointing.
I pull out a hacky sack and start doing that while I'm telling her all this.
I don't know how to justify this.
They all believe him. They go downstairs and check on the bodies and they arrest the crooked security guard. That is totally real.
The dead security guards.
We got him, boys.
With
Fade to
shredded
black. Oh, that's how I'll just do it.
Oh my god.
Okay. After the fact, there was an additional framing for murder because of we positioned the bodies and there was something framed there, I guess.
Sure.
I'm also going to say there was clothes given away because you had left all your clothes on a pile. I would assume neatly folded.
Did we end up on the news after all the Instagram posts? I
That
made?
definitely happens. You guys are
How
hit
many
the
times
news.
does that happen?
I'm gonna say that happens twice.
Okay.
Oh.
Given the legitimately sick Instagram posts, do we get
you
new
got
followers?
You got some sickos for sure.
Yeah.
You got some sickos. I'm gonna say 2.3 million.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a lot of okay.
A lot of points, but
People in the future are
How
sadistic
does
as fuck.
I don't know how to adjudicate this, bro. So I'm just gonna say this happens twice because
Okay,
that feels
all
Wait,
right.
he
I'll
gets
take
it
2
twice? I was on the
followers.
news multiple times by making multiple posts.
Yeah, but for the same thing.
yeah, I don't.
Do another heist murder
another
spree,
crime.
and then you get on the news again.
All right, why don't we all say what our skills and obsessions were?
Yeah.
Okay, on 3, go.
I'll go first. I think mine were the obvious ones. So my skills were social media influencing and then urban bouldering.
Oh, damn. Didn't use that, sadly.
Nope, never got to use it. Those, yeah.
Somebody flushed his bag.
Fucking twice.
How did it?
So I wanted to throw something and have somebody throw it back at me, which I got one. And then I needed to get social media followers for the Cult of the Climb, our Instagram account. And then my level 3 was avoiding security and climbing on like a public landmark type deal. Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
So I was trying to figure out like, can I get control and climb to the top of the building to escape? But
Mm.
you know,
No.
I see.
Did not happen.
nope, it was never gonna fucking happen. After waves of guard, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
You did avoid security, though.
I did, yeah.
Did you guys?
Yeah, he threw security. There were
Oh,
security
that's-
guards, and he got him to go outside.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I climbed around that metal detector.
Metaphorically.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Which is clearly a public landmark.
Yeah. People
come-
take Instagram posts by that thing all the time.
All the
This doesn't
time.
fucking work.
I'll go next as we're going around. My skills were rumor mill, so really good about creating lies about other people.
Oh, wow.
And then hacky sack pro.
Hell yeah.
I
Sick.
didn't use it as much as I wanted to, just to pop Betsy's name tag back up
Yeah.
into my hand.
That's cute.
But I think that I won her over.
Yeah.
My obsessions, my first level obsession was complete a crossword puzzle or solve a crossword puzzle. And I guess
that's what you did.
I guess I should have made it solve a crossword clue because I did a bunch of
yeah,
those,
yeah.
but I didn't finish a complete puzzle.
Yeah. You kept saying them, and I was afraid to answer them too. I was like, I can't. He's gonna do this when I need the tides to change.
My second level obsession was pickpocket.
Okay.
So I got that, I think, twice by my count, stealing Betsy's clearance card and then the cop's gun.
Mm.
I counted
Yeah.
that as pickpocketing.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then my third level obsession was frame somebody for murder,
Mm.
which I clocked twice,
Oh, yeah.
framing Betsy for
Nice.
killing the not guard, the fake person, and then the guards downstairs.
Yeah. What a story.
Wait, so the framing at the end counted too, right? For
Yeah,
him?
I
counted that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, I just counted that bottom one once, not
Oh,
twice.
Gotcha. I just like that as a Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My skills, my first one was coding and hacking, kind of like debug kind of thing. I used more often than I thought I would. MacGyver was my other one.
explains
I literally said that, yeah.
Jam the keys through the shoe, stick it all into the guy's neck.
Yeah, the skill literally says MacGyver. My level 1 obsession, I could have done so much more. Like I really set myself up and I forgot about it. So it's give my clothing away. I could have just given people clothes and I didn't think about it. So that one I got twice. I marked down. Level 2 was hack public digital signage. So that's why I like changed the sign.
Nice.
That was very specific. And my third one was take a highly secured artifact. So I got that one time.
Is that the memories?
You got twice.
That's what I was hoping.
No, yeah, that counted. You got that twice.
Twice. Okay.
Oh shit.
So I got a total of 5.
No. Those
But you
are
get-
like your level 3 is worth different amount of points from your level
Yeah.
1.
Oh, got
so
it.
you got
Okay.
like a 10, 13,
So every-
14, 15.
Yeah. Oh, great. You did the math.
Yeah.
Wow,
You got
you're
15
doing
points.
points there too.
No, 10. If that's
The first one, if the bottom one is 10 points or 5 points, or what
Wait,
are the
level I thought it was
is
3
worth
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The level
Yeah.
corresponds to number of points.
Sorry,
So
that's
3,
right. So
6,
3,
7, 8,
6.
9, 10.
Yep,
So
you got
10.
10 points. Good job, man. Oh, so my skill was lying and firearm combat, which came in really handy in the bathroom with our nice shootout. Jesus. My obsessions are shooting a gun. Definitely accomplished that multiple times. Thanks. I got convinced someone to join the heist and being on the news after committing a crime.
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
convinced someone to join the next heist, though.
Yeah,
Not
that's
this
true.
heist.
You're right. I'll mark.
You got 2 in this heist though, right? The doorman and the taxi driver.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah, that's funny. I was trying to bring them back in, but I'm like, I have no idea how to do that.
I tried bringing him back. Then I'm like, I'm gonna call him up now.
No, yeah, I liked having them as the getaway drivers.
Yeah, they're sitting up there like, I don't know if I should go
There's a
in
lot
there.
of security guards out here, and he's just playing hacky sack out front. What's going on?
So who has the most amount of points?
All right, we'll start from Josh.
I mean, I only had 6.
Okay, Shea,
I had 10.
10.
17.
Yeah.
17.
Called it.
So
You
my
called it.
guess at the
So
beginning.
the real winner is Shea.
Yeah.
Well, Chris also said Daniel was gonna win.
Oh yeah,
I did
that's
say
right.
Daniel.
and I
was
said John was
winning.
gonna win, and I think I'm the real winner here.
No, dude, John has to be tormented with the thoughts and memories of 8 people that he just murdered
He has memories of dying 8 times
to himself.
by his own hand.
by homing missiles from a young whatever hip
A Gen Z.
robot.
Oh, yeah.
Gen Z.
So-
Gen Z robot.
So Joe, you were going to step into this, but we talked a bit beforehand, and you sort of called the shot about a few things. So
Yeah, my guess was that people are going to die, or John was going to die,
Oh.
and that definitely happened. Let's see.
Both of those happened.
John died? We died?
I mean, John almost.
I don't know.
died,
It was
but-
yeah.
It was a fade to black.
John-
Fade to black.
John Shaw probably should have died.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Being shot 3 times.
If we're being honest, John probably deserves to die.
Yeah, John's not a
Yeah.
good person.
Yeah.
He was totally using Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy's really, really the MVP here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a competitive tabletop role-playing game, of course, and with any competition, it really makes sense to have a award. And so
Oh.
today I've brought an award for
Oh,
a winner.
wow.
Oh.
He's gonna shoot me.
It's in my bag somewhere. I'll give it to you later, but
Great radio.
It's-
Great radio.
Yeah, he really
I
does
got
have
it
an
right here.
award.
I got it right here. It's an award. It's 2 movie tickets to go watch Inside Out 2.
Sick.
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch that movie. That'll be dope.
and a
Carol.
$20 gift card because it's Costco bundle pack.
Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's talk about some thoughts about this game.
Yeah.
I guess hearts and wishes.
Yeah, let's do some hearts and wishes. I'll start.
Yeah.
So hearts, so many things. This is just really fun. I really like the sort of loose role-playing format. I really like the way that you just kind of leaned into our insanity and then took the opportunity to pull us back in. Be like, okay, but like there's stuff you could be doing, or John's gonna fucking fall asleep now. We've got to like move stuff on. I like how you dealt with our bullshit, even in the battle, like insisting on rolling for the guard who kept fucking winning. That was brutal and fun. Wishes, I wish that it gave me a different, like, so this isn't really a wish, but it gave me a different appreciation for the complexities of the roles of D&D and like how that informs the narrative. Because I noticed there's like a kind of a rigidity to success that was not like heavily informed by skills. And so the turnover is faster. And I think this is the point of the game. I wish that I had maybe watched more live plays of other people playing it first, like all the way through. I got through a few of them, but I wasn't as like primed for how to make decisions like in the moment. I felt very stuck in the ground floor until you told me like, well, okay, but like if you do a thing, we'll just figure it out. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It's a simpler system of roles. So also like back into another heart there, which is just like good job pulling me back in as the GM and me as the player and letting me know like, but here's how you fucking play the game, dude. And in a very nice way. It was good. It was really helpful. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think for me, the heart really is just like the format and it being more narrative and improv focused. I think rather than kind of go on about that, maybe I'll highlight like a specific thing I liked about people's choices throughout. I really love that Josh was just going to say fuck it and take a taxi back to the house just to use the teleporter, because it had this vibe of like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of you guys always taking us off track. I got to be the fucking adult here. Like that was really fun. Chris just flushing or like putting the bag in the toilet, taking it out, putting it back in. So funny. And then later being like, when we're out of the bathroom, I'm gonna go get the bag. Okay? It's great. And then Daniel just, I shoot like, yeah. The unwavering desire to shoot that fucking guard, even though you kept missing, was great.
So funny.
Yeah, it was very what you say.
And so I think I really enjoyed that because you had the ability to kind of do literally whatever, where I think you have that in D&D, but sometimes it's like this thing of like, if you fail a check, you're probably not going to try and do it again.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair. Yeah.
Where like here, it's like, oh, I didn't shoot him. I'm just going to fucking go for it again because I have control, so I can do whatever I want. So I love that. I don't know that I had a wish per se. I will say I felt bad sometimes because the format almost feels like if you're not in control, then you have to kind of shoehorn yourself in there to try to get your obsessions met. Otherwise, it's kind of just like Josh is in control, he's going to hit his obsession, and then we're going to reset. The next person's going to get to control, they're going to hit their obsession, we're going to reset. So you almost have to like try and insert yourself in, like, which is why I was always like, check their pocket, like but nobody fucking did it, you know, or like took anything, because you kind of also end up knowing what people's obsessions are.
I think that did lend itself to the sort of like frenetic voice hearing, like sort of thing that is, I think, endemic to the person we're portraying. So I think it was a nice choice. I started doing that too when I saw it from you. I thought that was a really fun like way of like participating even when it's not your turn, in addition to the NPCing too. So yeah, piggybacking on that heart.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I think it's just finding a balance of like being that voice but not trying to drive the narrative, and really letting the person who has control do that, which with multiple playthroughs maybe I'd get a better grip of. But there were times where I was like, I think I'm doing a little too much here, I need to back off. So I think that's just like part of the format. But overall, really, I had a lot of fun. It was really cool.
Hearts, it was a lot of fun. Actually, you know what? I'm sitting in Kyle's seat. I feel like I have to say, I thought it was great. I think it was a lot of fun. Like I had tears. Like I was laughing so hard at times. It was very, very good. I loved just once everybody started going and once we all figured it out and we started really getting into the thick of things, everybody was trying to get these obsessions met, and it just got wilder and wilder, and I loved it. My biggest wish is I wish that I would have remembered my earlier obsessions. I feel like I got into the track of like, okay, I'm at level 1, now let's get level 2. Like I feel like
instead of hitting them over and over and over again. Yeah.
I feel like that's the kind of the mindset that I went into, and I wish that I would have been like, okay, let's give away a shoe, let's give away a sock, let's give away all my clothes so John is finally naked at this point, and get like 18 points and beat Daniel. But that I don't really have any other wishes aside from that. Like I would love to play this again sometime.
Yeah, agreed.
And come in with like a whole different personality, different skills and obsessions.
Totally different genre too.
Yeah, see where it goes. I'd love to try it again.
Oh, it was great having you here as a DM. It was fun playing under you again. It was a very interesting experience. Definitely a different game from like a D&D standpoint. I think Josh kind of touched on it. But one of the big hearts is the amount of like freedom we have. And I think I personally feel very comfortable in that just because I'm willing to just invent stuff and pop off and go crazy. What I do regret doing, and I wish I didn't do this in the beginning, was when I had initially took over as the doorman, I was actually trying to just be the voice in John's head to communicate with you and did a different accent. But then I accidentally took over the NPC role and I was like, crap. And then I felt really bad because then after that it became like a game where we kept being the NPCs and Joe kind of lost like a tool to help direct us narratively.
I was feeling some of that too.
Yeah, so like in my head, I like, for me the wish would just be like, I think those moments are fun, especially if there's like a big group setting and like random people are chiming in. But like, I would definitely not take over a tool that the DM could use to kind of direct the direction of the story. Because like partway through, it got real off the rails. Clearly, like I started taking a taxi. We're in front of the Nvidia thing, and we're just like shooting people running through. And I get it. It's kind of a crazy game where the players' voices are using these opportunities to complete their obsessions, but at the same time, like, clearly like you had something set up and you're trying to get us there, and then we're just like, we're not letting that happen because we're doing our obsessions. And I was like, ugh.
I'd like to also like amend a few hearts and wishes before we circle around too much. Speaking of that, one thing that I thought was, so I agree, I totally felt that. I was like, ooh, should we? Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. He just says that's fine, but I felt it too. One thing I did like was so this is a competitive game. And like, I usually do these things to not be competitive because it's, you know, a lot of the standard everyday things. And there was a thoughtfulness in the way I saw us all like bidding on the initiatives, at least the first couple of times, of like, okay, this person hasn't gone yet, so I'm going to guess they're probably going to bid more. And we did the like, and so I will say just like one other heart to staple in was that I really liked that we were doing like a team playing, but not really like without the like dishonoring the intent of the game of competing. Which I thought was really nice. I also would just love to see a version of this where like success is sort of earned together. If there's a way to like do it where it's not as competitive so much as like insane, crazy, disparate goals, but there's like maybe a way to like find a reason to work together, or maybe that's just against the idea of the game, and I'm just a baby.
Well, I don't know. I actually tried when you were doing the highly Myrus thing.
Yeah,
like I was trying to give you skill with that one by using my rumor power about her. That's why I was like, oh, tell people this. Like, so in my mind, I was like, there are actually kind of cool opportunities where you can influence the other voices to use your thing. So like, I don't know. I think you can do it. Because for me, it was like, you know, maybe this clears an obsession for Josh, but I think it's funny. So
yeah, I agree. I think that's super fun. But the thing is like only the active voices skills are active, right? That's how that game works. Okay. Like you can't use I can't use Josh or Shea's character skills, from my understanding.
Rules is written, sure, but there are so few rules in this game that I'm sure you could.
No, from a homebrew standpoint, I understand. I just like from like the first read through pass, that's kind of like the whole competitive
that's the idea.
Yeah,
could be like a help action kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's funny to think of me at a computer going to Shilo being like, okay, what's the next line of code I need to enter? It's feeding me the hacking information.
Yeah, that just falls asleep.
Yeah. Sorry, one more thing, or two more things. I apologize, and then go nuts. The other hard thing, following off what Josh says, is that because of this willpower system, it kind of gives everyone at the table at least some chance to kind of take the stage and do something. And I think that's really good for people, especially like more quieter players who aren't like as bombastic and willing to like take the front. It gives them a chance to kind of do their own thing, and like everyone can like take a stand back. I do wish that like there was like a collaborative goal, because even though we like complete the heist at the end, right? Like there's nothing that we gain point wise for doing it. Like obviously it's competitive, but like it's like there's no incentive for us as the voices to clear that, because our incentive, if we're doing it competitively to win the game, is to just do our obsessions.
Yeah, we're kind of like incentivized to not do if there is a main story or whatever, and just kind of go fly off the handle and do whatever we feel like doing based off of the obsessions.
Yeah.
Like you almost could have, like, I actually loved the flavor and I thought it added a lot. I would say you could almost have like left the heist bit out and just let us be on our way to work. And we probably could have like got into the same level of bullshit and still killed just as many people.
45 minutes with Nikolai, just back and forth, just robbing him and giving him clothes.
Yeah, that's where the conversation beforehand about people's obsessions and skills comes in play. Like I was just looking at the people's obsessions. I'm like, oh, these things some of these, everyone has something kind of heist related. So it makes it pushes the narrative in that way.
Yeah. It was good. I think it helped us, especially based on how the first part of it was going. It definitely helped us to have that thing to be working towards, to like move beyond talking to Nikolai for 45 minutes.
Right.
That totally could have happened.
That was 100% about to happen. I can see that happening at like a table at home too. But like with us, we all like for a minute like click. We're like, okay, we gotta get moving. Yeah, we said, fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. So for my hearts and wishes, I definitely hearted the fact that people took over those voices, and I love the fact that I could trust you guys to just take the voice, and then you guys would look at me like, what do I do now, like in terms of how I resolve this as a character, and you could see what I do behind the screen. It's not that complicated. It's just, what did you roll? Oh, it's above a 3. Great. You say yes, and you know, like the rules for this were very simple. So like I'm glad that I could trust you guys in order to do that. Something I wish that
Bad idea.
Anything else you want to?
I want to call out Josh for his H. John Benjamin taxi driver voice.
Holy shit.
It was perfect likeness to, like, it was so great. Like Bob's Burgers, Archer, like it was so good.
100%. I thought Wolverine initially because of Bub, but yeah, the timbre was much more H. John Benjamin. You're right.
True.
Holy shit.
Oh, that makes me feel really good. Fuck my whole character. That was my answer. That's great.
And then I loved our interaction. Betsy and Blank.
Yeah, definitely Betsy and Blank had
such a fun interaction.
Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't have to like take over that, because I was like thinking about like, okay, where's the story beat going? You know, like my focus was more on the narrative aspect, and I just love that you guys took over the characters.
I was trying to figure out what you were trying to get me to say. I'm like, what the hell do you want me to say?
Which is so funny because I thought you clocked that was my obsession, and you were just like being coy and looking around.
No, I was really I mean, I got the 3-letter color. I was like, oh, it's red. Fire truck.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Shea, I really liked your like doing crossword clues all throughout.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really nice bit of flavor, even when you
Yeah.
were the background voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was very clever, and it was also very like without repeating stick your hand in his pockets over and over again. It was like doing crossword clues. It's like a funny twist on that, you know?
Thanks. Yeah, to pull the curtain back a little bit, I actually struggled a little bit with like coming up with a voice and like thematic skills, and Joe and I were messaging, and he was like, you don't have to have like a character. You can just be like an agent of chaos. And that kind of, I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. So I was like, okay, yeah, a guy who likes doing crossword puzzles, but also wants to frame people for murder. Perfect.
Just a little of everything.
So yeah, I appreciated kind of having that opportunity because I thought you all had really cool, clear characters where like your skills and obsessions were thematic with who you were. So I enjoyed like being able to kind of be different from that a little bit, knowing that you guys would still bring that like heavy character work to it.
It was good. I loved your character. I loved the voice. It was a really fun like flavor in with everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, I kind of wish as voices we got to interact with each other like more instead of like just through the shouting through John's head.
Yeah, that's like one of the things about the competitive nature is like it's just sort of one person in the driver's seat, and that's not
Yeah.
always like one of the cool things about like D&D is like anybody can be talking or interacting, and it's kind of cutting between multiple real-time things. But
Yeah.
this is definitely like, no, shut up. I bid the most for the driver's seat. You're not in control right now.
Well, I think if
I accidentally spent 4 coins.
Yeah, I got a level 1 obsession.
I think if we implemented like a homebrew help action kind of rule, that would bring in more interactions, because then you can also influence your obsession more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was thinking also
I like it.
removing the loss of control when you complete a level 1.
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
way you can more easily just take off all your clothes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It would suck every time you took off a sock. You're like, oh fuck, I'm out of control again. You know, like that's not very interesting.
But hey, it's a point.
I think that's
Take off a
just to
sock,
burn.
blackout.
Level 1s are meant to burn through the willpower super fast. Like if you go
Yeah.
for the level 1s, you burn through willpower real quick, but they're really easy to do, so everyone can do them on accident and help you. And like
Yeah.
from a gameplay mechanic wise,
or
it's like-
yours, really.
or mine, yeah.
No one's doing some of these. No one's
Yeah,
doing
mine was
crosswords.
way
Yeah,
too niche.
nobody answered any of my crossword questions.
yeah.
Well, I got red.
Mhm.
Any final things?
No, thanks so much for playing, guys. So fun.
Oh wait, Kyle's getting married. And
Jesus
proposing.
See y'all next time. Bye.
How many times do you have to cut it out?
Crash Course DM is brought to you by Anything You Can Do, a podcast about basically that. We release new episodes every other week on your favorite podcasting platform and YouTube. Word of mouth is our best friend right now, so please tell your friends, your family, and your enemies all about the show. Catch you in a couple weeks.